Okay. Don't know. Trying to see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Okay, audio's good. Alright. So this time I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish getting the rest of the stuff off of there. Hey, thanks for joining and watching. And then we're going to go after some pirate facilities. See if we can't get some weapon systems put on top of our turrets. You know, get our base fortified a little bit. And then I think the next thing is to get the dragon a place to stay. I think it might be a good idea. We might even completely reconfigure the dragon. Like, the way this is set up like this. I was going to make a cabin in there, but I never got around to finishing it. And honestly, I don't think we need it. I think that that we don't need to go that route. So, but yeah, definitely. And then, of course, we do need to get the rest of our materials going, get the rest of this here constructed. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta charge up our stuff. I did put a little door on here so that I don't have, you know, some stuff like that. Acquired a few things, so we got a few more things, little pieces, parts. Gonna go ahead and put those where they need to go. So let's go ahead and get that stuff put away. We'll put away that stuff in here, that way it can all go into the reactor on board here. And then, well, yeah. Yeah, it's feeding the reactor now. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Before I put those pieces away, I feel like I need to put a door, a gate, something here. The other thing I feel like is this here needs to have something going for it, you know? So since those grids are attached there, I'm thinking, what if we built a gate and then we connected this conveyor here, right here with this, and then we ran the line underneath here all the way over into here so that it could connect directly into this facility here, and we could pull materials from here and put them into the weapon systems as well. The other thing is I would like to get a turret out on this side here too. I think it might be really good. Get a turret out on this side here, a turret right here, and a turret right there. I think that would be really nice to have. So that being the case, and this is already attached up here via the crossbeam, I think we need to get rid of this. And I think we're gonna get rid of this too. And we're gonna go with a little bit of conveyor action going on here. And, oh, yuck. Let's go with this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll do a conveyor tube, but we'll do the reinforced conveyor tube that goes up. There we go. And then we can take that upwards. Right there. Well, no. No, actually, this needs to be a sorter. Because we're going to pull only munitions up to those areas, so we need that to be a sorter. Just like this. Hey, Minuteman, welcome! Yeah. And then up here. No, gotta be a little higher than that. So you're gonna be a straight piece, and we'll rotate you in place like so. And then this will be the one that's the T-junction. Alright. Okay, now that'll set up nicely. And we'll just run that. Yep, I'm on a tangent. That's right, everybody. I'm rolling along on my tangent. That's what I do a lot of, is get on tangents. But I'm thinking if we can get this stuff loaded up and get it all done, what needs to get done, then we'll be in a very good position later. Oh. Where's the construction components in here? Well, fine. Good gravy. Alright. Boy, this thing's really dead set on these dust storms, too. Alright, so we've pretty much done everything we need to do, short of steel plates. Wonder if I should... I gotta get a door. I was gonna put a gate there, but I can't really do that without a door. Alright. Well, that'll do for now. We're gonna go ahead and have a mushroom because we need breakfast. And, yeah, so that's the thing. We're gonna jump in here. We'll have a sit down, then we'll get the dragon fired up and head out closer towards that that base. I'm hoping we can maybe drive up there. That would be great. Alright, let's do this. Get up the pirate base, and then we'll come back down around and go to the other one maybe, yeah? Or actually, you know what? We got a sandstorm in play. We do have to wait till the sandstorm's done, so in the meantime, get some work done here, I guess. What do we got in here? We don't have any metal plates, but that doesn't mean we can't produce any. It just means none are on the queue. Oh yeah, they are. So we need iron for that. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. I remember coming up and over this ridge line. We head to the mountains over here. We try not to run into them. And if I remember right, it's straight this way and it's down below. There it is, I can make it out. Okay, so we did get it all out of there except for a few little things. Alright, let's go ahead and get all these grids, then we'll head back to the base, and then we'll take a look at some stuff. I think it's time we avoided the ore handling facilities when we took out the salvage yard. Alright, inventory's full, let's go. And there is the wrecked ship. Don't know what it'll have for materials though. And then there's the tower over there too. Be nice if the sandstorm could let up just a little bit. We might be able to use it to sneak up on one of the facilities over here though aerially, but the sandstorm by vehicle is going to be tricky. Alright, let's go ahead and get that part done. Let's see here. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I need it for the gate. Alright, so let's go see about some gates here. We need a doorway here, something like that, you know? Alright. That gets us a few things. And then, let's see here. Alright then. Let's drop these off. We'll start heading out to where we're gonna go. Okay, so let's see here. Sorry, had to sit that down for a second. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's see, how's the router? Oh, good. We're golden. Alright, let's go. Heading out into the sandstorm. Alright, let's, we're gonna go this way. Man, this road sucks. We gotta go all the way around the long way, don't we? Man, this is some sucky road. Now we're running with a bit smoother road. Cause wow, that was rough. But I forgot you gotta go around the mountains in this one. Okay. Now we're on track. Alright, so we've got a couple things. We got the signal tower over here. And then somewhere out there we've got that salvage yard. And I believe there's a crashed ship further up too. So there's plenty of things for us to check out. I should do, get some salvage. We gotta plumb the H2O2 gen into the cabin. We need to get that done. Matter of fact, you know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do. Let's I gotta check that out. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm missing some of the plumbing here. Alright, so let's see here. Uh-huh. I don't think we got anything in here that I can use to build with. Nope, not yet. It doesn't have what I want. That's got, well, maybe I can salvage a little bit off of this. Alright. Maybe that can get me what I need. Ah, what am I caught on? Good gravy. Why am I not? Okay. Yeah. So this is not connected. Somehow it isn't connected to this. That's mildly annoying to say the least. Huh. Well, I could run it to there and there, straight across the back of this. Huh. What was in there? Oh, that's cool. Alright, so... Actually, I don't know that I want to... I'll kind of maybe have to put that in there, because... Yeah. Okay, so... We're going to go ahead over here, and we're going to put this conveyor back over on this side. I mean, the connector. That way I can keep it handy, and potentially even use it for some storage if the situation allows it. Ah, that was annoying. Alright, we'll leave that the way it is right now. Okay, so let's go over here. 11, huh? Alright, that should do it. Alright, so let's see here. Really? Okay, gravy. Alright, so that's spider crossed. Okay, so now that that's gone across, damn, they both don't. No, I need motors. But I got no motors. Actually, okay. Just need one more motor somewhere. Where can I get it? Well, you know what we could do? Damn. How is it not working now? Okay, I piped it up to the back of this, and that... Oh, okay. No, that runs into there, which runs into there, which runs into there. Which should run from there into there, that should run into here. Why am I not getting this? I'm confused. We should be getting oxygen from here. Did I turn off the H2O2 gen? I did. And still nothing. What the heck? How do I not... I got it running all the way around, and it... not have oxygen? The H2O2 gen's right there. I don't understand. It's right there. I've got a conveyor line running from the end of it over to here, all the way over to there, which links up with that. That links up with that, and the engine, and then that links up with this right here. Oh, I wonder if it's because... No? I'm really stymied here. I don't understand what the problem is. I should be getting oxygen. There's ice in there, and and it's on. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly one of the challenges of this game. Trying to figure out where and what and how things work. Alright. Well, you know what we can do. Well, we're going to put the H2O2 gen in here. Well, that'll do for now. Alright, let's get back to work. I got something at least. Alright, let's get back on the road and see what we can see. I just want to set the settings so that this thing will take on anything. Just in case stuff goes sideways. I want to be ready. I'm pretty sure once we get too far along on our little foray here of taking stuff from these guys, they're going to get sour real fast. I think the salvage yard is going to have a really good selection of materials if we can take it and just like wipe it out. That's what I'm thinking. Hello, big giant rock. We're not going to do the rock though. Not interested in rocks right now. I am, however, interested in what I can see, like, wow. That's got a lot of stuff on that tower, but I guess if it's a signal tower, it's going to be putting out a lot of signal. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. My haphazard little truck here isn't really set up for a pitched battle situation. I think that if we run to some hostiles, we're going to probably haul out of here pretty quick if we can. Alright, so let's see here. Kind of up on the rise here. I don't know. Not seeing evidence of much out there. Get over on the dunes, we'll cross over, we'll kind of cut to the right a little bit. About 2 clicks out, we should be able to see what the tower's all about at least. And then we're going to come around this way here. Let's see, I think there was a facility, like a busted up ship if it hasn't despawned, besides the other one. Let's see. I might still have it in my GPS. Yeah, crashed pirate ship. Where is that at? Oh, we went by it. No kidding. So there's a crashed pirate ship over there. And then we've got a tower and then the other one. Okay. Alright, so let's go check out the crashed pirate ship first since we just drove by it. I forgot I had a marker left over from the very beginning of this where I had knowledge of it. So we should check it out, see what's there, see, because right now we're neutral, so we can investigate these things and they shouldn't attack us, I hope. Now I think this is where the crashed pirate ship is. I think it's right on the other side of this ridge line. Yeah, should be right over here. And let's see what we got. I mean, they may have already scrapped it, and it could be gone for all I know. Yeah, this looks pretty wide open, but alright, it's saying there's a crashed pirate ship over here somewhere, according to that. So we're gonna do some aerial recon, see if we can spy this thing wherever it may be. It's rocks. I don't see any downed ships out here. Oh, now they're reading it way over there. Oh, no, it's right here. So theoretically, there was a crashed pirate ship here, according to their information, but there is no ship here. Huh. Either that or the desert buried it up. It has been a little spell, so we're going to go ahead and turn that off, because that is obviously not good. No bueno there. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't find this salvage yard and then go from there. I know it's over here somewhere. So let's go see if we can find it and get ourselves another GAT, hopefully. Let's take a look at that. I think we're on a flat plane. We should be able to get a look at that tower at least. See what we're dealing with here. So we're going to go ahead and take that off so that we can get a view. Alright, so it's over there somewhere. It's beyond the range of that. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, I can see something over there here. But when I'm down at turret level, it's just below the level of the horizon. Are you kidding me? Alright, great. So if I can't see it from the front, then we can't see it. Alright. Oh. Close enough that I can target it, huh? Alright, so let's take a look at this thing. Okay, let's go do peak ski. Okay, it looks like there's something on the top, and it looks like there's a turbine or something machinery, and it looks like there's just some solar panels and what in the hell are those? What is that? Is that? It looks like antenna, like those radar dishes types of deals. Didn't see any weapon systems though. I got a better view now, so let's let it hold up. Ooh, nope. I'm not interested in zipping over there at the moment, although I could, I suppose. Let's do the zoom in, and let's see here. Let's take a zoom in and get a better look at this thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, got bloody hell. Well, that looks like it's either an autocannon or an assault cannon, and it's got a GAT, so yeah, we're not sneaking up that. Like, wow. Okay, then we've got power generation there, and antennas there, and that looks like another antenna in the back. Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a nut to crack. That one, And no sign of that stupid other thing. But it was we did see it when we were over in this area where the ores were, or where we happened to be at originally. So let's keep driving out this way and let's see if it pops up, if we get a call on it, you know. Wow. That is not what I wanted to see. I figured it'd be like a little antenna tower or some stupid thing like that. Teach me to assume things. We don't need that. Well, if we get out here where magnesium is and we don't see anything, we may have to assume that it's not there. see this place out here. I know it, I was out here and it popped up somewhere around out here. I remember it was out here somewhere. But I don't see it anymore. Okay. Alright, let's do an aerial recon. It's nighttime. Yeah, I just don't see that place anywhere around here. Okay. Now we need to think long and hard about what we're about to do. Do we go in and attack the tower? Or wait, what? Or do we go over and take on those facilities over there? That's the other question. The tower looks like all it's got is just materials and 2 turrets, but those are 2 turrets I could use. We could definitely use those turrets. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, we're going to take on the tower. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and, I mean, worst case scenario is it frags us and we're basically SOL. We got extra tanks in here already. So we'll drop this one. I'll drop those. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see here. Do I have a beacon on this thing? I have the dragon antenna. Alright, let's turn that fricker on. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna take this thing on. It shouldn't attack me because I'm neutral, but I can't guarantee that it's still gonna do that. Alright, now if that thing... Okay, we're 800 meters away. Okay, we're within range of the weapon systems now. This is good. Coming in hot and fast. Oh yeah, we're gonna get close, real close. Alright. Alright. Huh. Wow. Okay. This is, yeah. Wait, what? Salvage hopper. Thought we already got that. There's power supply. We got some antennas. I don't see any doors or anything. Nope. Freaking hell, man. Once I start grinding on this thing, one is going to turn out to be just as wicked as the other one, I bet. Alright, let's do this. Alright, dropped by 19 points. Not necessarily a good thing. Alright. Okay, let's, If I don't wipe out those antennas, they're going to call for help. And that's not going to be good. But if I wipe out those antennas, I don't know that I have enough reputation left before the big gun gets me over here. So it's like, which one do I do? I guess we do it fast, real fast. Alright, let's get over here, get her into the big gun. Alright, let's get the big gun here. Come on. Chain, I'm on chain. Just dropping really fast. Oh shit, there it goes. Alright, now. Make sure I can get into it. Okay, good. We own those. So now that we own those two, any drones, any assistance that comes up. Alright, let's go ahead and start hacking this stuff. Thing likes to look at me. That's freaking me out. Ah, there it is. Alright, so we've managed to hack all of these batteries, but I don't have a control panel in here, around here somewhere. Let's see, that leads up to there. What is on the other side of here? Actually, let's go here. Wait a minute. No. If I bring the truck over here, she's gonna shoot the hell out of us. Alright, so that's conveyors. Alright. Okay, not helpful. Anything underground here?
Energy low.
Alright, there's the battery. Okay. Okay, so if that's conveyors, is the... Aha! What do we got today? Alright! Munitions, we got cabbage, we've got canola, a whole lot of stuff there. Alright, and we can, I can't really see what else is on here, but I can get into the control panel. Okay, we have an AI defensive, we've battery, camera, custom turret controller. Alright. Oh, there's a remote control, of course. How lovely. Alright. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Nope. We don't have... There's no... Oh, crap. I can't make a chair. There's no material. I don't have material to make a chair. Ah, no. Can I make a chair out of that? Nope. Alright. Back to the dragon we go. Okay, that's considered a station. So if we pull up here and we take off a station, go to small grid, then the dragon shouldn't attack it. And that should be good enough for us. Then we'll start stripping down some of the materials off of that and get the salvage we can. Alright, let's go ahead and go to control panel. Look at the Gatling turret. We're going to have the Gatling turret not attack. No on stations, no on large grid. And so that should mean that the tower should be good to go. Oh, wait, whoa. Yeah, okay. Because it's considered a station because it's close. So it should not attack it. I hope. Yeah, I don't know where that salvage yard is out here. If I could figure out where it was at, I would hit that. I would have hit that. But this will have to do. I mean, we're still going to get some good material off of it. Obviously, it's made out of heavy plate and stuff, so that's good. And we'll get some components from all the antennas, so those will be good too. Yeah, no, you're right, Minuteman. No drones came to cover their ass, so that's okay. I'm okay. They're so busy looking the other way. I am absolutely fine with that. No problem. We just come right in and take them out. And now we have 2 more turrets to add to the mix. And yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this done. Alright. Solar panels, man, that's nice. That's real nice. I could use some solar panels, honestly. It might even be worth just flying the solar panels back to the base. Actually, it might be worth flying all this stuff back to the base as much as possible. How far away is the ministry from here? It's only 9 clicks. I should be able to do it. Just hydrogen up when I come down, get back there, get a couple of tanks. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop off the my O2 tank because I don't really need it. Now that I have things working the way it should, I'll get O2 that way. So that works out really nice. I wonder if I got... Didn't I have a spare tank in here for hydrogen? I did. Excellent. Let's see here. Maybe I can get that into my H2O2 gen. There it is right there. Perfect. Alright, that, see, now I can see plenty I go on that. Perfect. Yeah, it is back to situation normal, you're right, with them all angry. That's okay, they can be angry, I could care less. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get some of this. I'm gonna get some of this plate off of here and put it in the truck. Too bad there's not another event controller in here, that'd be handy. Aha! There's the remote. that's bloody convenient. Actually, you know what? Why did we need a remote controller there at all? And there's the good gravy. That's perfect. And there's our defense right there. I wonder, we might want to have a defensive AI block on the base. We have one on board the ship, but the ship isn't connected to the base. Might be nice to have one of these on the base, honestly. I mean, I can make them as far as the, it's part of the AI thing. That wouldn't be a bad idea to have one, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get this off of here. Alright, what's that? Ah, that's the custom turret controller. Oh, fun times. Huh. And we got the conveyors and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump down here. We're gonna get the, let's get the ice out of there. Cabbage, cola, and those. Alright, let's get all this stuff put away. These can all go inside of here. Alright. I'll take a load of ammo. Alright. Now the eyeball here that keeps... the Eye of Sauron that keeps sneaking around and looking at us. Huh. Ow. Ow. That was bad. Okay, so that did not go the way I planned it at all. Alright, yep, that did not go right at all. That was horrible. Alright, well, so much for... Yep, that would be the... Yep, Yeah. Get one... We'll salvage one of these. We don't get the other one. The other one's not allowed. Apparently the big gun over there had an awful bad need to blow it up. Actually, I don't need to salvage the solar panels because I have the AI for power, because I have that one on power, so I don't have to worry about that actually. So we're just gonna salvage these parts. Alright, that's nice. That's what I like to see. Nice full salvage truck. Oh yeah. Wow. This certainly fills up fast. Need a motor. Looks like they were planning on doing more work on the thing, I think. Alright, get that loaded in. Got enough materials for this, maybe I can build this up. I don't think I got any steel pipe. Oh. Okay. Might be able to pull this off. Alright, Alright, so 6 motors, huh? How many motors did we take? Yeah, we got 12. We get this finished up, and then they'll give us one more place to put stuff. Alright, cool. Wow. This is crazy. Well, nice thing is I can put some stuff to work. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah. I think it's high time we headed back to the ministry with some weapon systems. Alright, now that leaves me with hopefully enough to get this guy out of here too. Maybe. Yep, I thought so. You'll have to be for a second trip.
Energy low.
Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, back to the ministry we go. Drop off our GAT, get it installed, get the munitions added in. Oh yeah. An assault cannon. I hadn't considered that, but I'll just have to go on one of those turrets too. At least until I get something to move that particular weapon into a more centralized location. Ooh, maybe I should swap that out with the GAT that's on the top of the ministry and let the ministry have the big guns. Nah. Well, maybe. I don't know. No, not yet. We'll put that on the bow portion, right behind the bridge. That's what we'll do. All right. Let's get this, looks like they mobilized some stuff, maybe. I don't know. I'm just far enough outside of their patrol ranges that I don't think that's... I think that's why they don't mess with me. Nope, don't want that there. There we go. Alright, let's see here. I don't have a lot of material left, actually. I'm gonna throw a little of that in there. And then we could probably get a little bit of... Yeah, that pretty much puts paid to everything then. Alright, so we're gonna put that away in there. Just like that, we are done. Let's go get the other weapon. Huh. So next we'll get the auto cannon and put that on the other side, or assault cannon, or whatever the hell it is. The big guns. And then we'll systematically wipe out the rest of that. Get the rest of the salvage. We'll get the custom turret controller. I don't know that I would use that somewhere, but... I guess if I ever wanted to put a solar array out or something like that, or make a custom turret, I would, but I don't really know that that's such a good idea. But we definitely want the weapon systems. So this is going to give us quite a bit of firepower around there, but we still need... I still want to have more emplacements. I want another missile launcher emplacement and 3 more gat or cannon emplacements across the front, and then start putting emplacements on the ship. I mean, not that I think these guys are going to cause me any problems, because apparently these guys don't want to fly out this far. I get it. It's a lot. All right. Huh. Still, pretty cool haphazard tower, though. Have a sit down for a second. And then we'll get back to work. Huh. Wonder where that salvage yard is. Could have swore it was over here somewhere, but guess it's not. Alright, I think we're charged up enough. Got some clear sky to sail through, that's good. Alright, let's do this. Whoosh, back we go. I figure we got the custom turret, and then there's the battery down. Wait, what's that? Oh, I saw that pop up. I thought, uh-oh, what do we got? Nah, it's no big deal. And then there's not a lot. Now that we got power under control, there's really nothing else I need to salvage from there besides the cargo container and the turret controller. Once I get those two things, the rest of it just can be ground down to bits and pieces. Could probably actually grind down the whole thing, stick it all into the cargo compartment if I put the cargo pod on the back, and then just drive back to the ministry. Then our next target will have to be, if we can't find that stupid pirate salvage yard, which apparently is chosen to be quiet, then we can move on to another ore facility. I still don't want to aggravate the only trade station we actually are in decent standing with. Even though I'm really curious, I might fly over and take a look at it just to see about that facility over there. Wow, that's awfully close. We'll do that after we get done with this. Yeah, so it's just a little back and forth, that's all it is. Those are all over there. Alright, so the only thing I really want to salvage man, I don't know. If I tear this thing apart, where am I? Let's see. Okay, so if I take this, it should just drop down as a temporary container. Alright, good. And then what we'll do is we'll come back, whoa, back here, and we'll make the container. What the hell? No. Right here. Perfect. Ha. This is gonna really make her back heavy though, but it's okay. See, we're gonna need them shells. Just taking a look around real quick here and see if there's anything else I can see. Nope. Alright, let's get in here and get to working on this thing, get this thing done.
Energy low. Energy critical.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of a charge here before we head back out again. We're coming along nicely. We're getting all of our stuff filled, though. Oh, damn, I tore down that turret controller. Oh, well. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the thick of it again. I think we've pretty much covered everything because this one's even full here. Everything's full. So I think it's time we took a flight back to the thing, maybe? I'm afraid if I leave this area, those things are going to despawn. That is a tough call. Wonder if we can make some chairs around this thing. There's gotta be a way to have more cargo capacity on this thing when I don't have a lot of interior plates. I've got some in the cab cockpit though, so I might be able to pull off a few more chairs. Let's see. Alright, there's two on the sides there. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, I think this is what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to make a run. Yeah. Alright, it has been a good episode. We're at the 1:30 mark. And so I think we're going to go ahead and call this a good episode. As you can see, we went ahead and looked for that that salvage yard. Didn't find it, but we did go and check out the little watchtower here, and we took it down. We're in the process of grinding it up, so that's where we're going to be picking off next time, unless I happen to think to do it while I'm offline, but I doubt I will. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. You know the deal, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.